All right, guys. So apparently women are amazing and men are a pathetic joke. we got a we got a lovely video to get into. It's basically a woman reacting to the audio of Scott Galloway, I believe, on Theo Von. Before we get into it, let's look at her little caption. You guys see that? Ladies, listen to this. Our efforts are working and we are rising. Typical female jockeying for position. Typical single older woman that's trying to compete with men or trying to be a man. It's just, what do you expect? Anyways, I hope you guys have a vomit bag handy because you're going to need it as we get into Scott Galloway's, endless simping here. So buckle your seatbelt. I'm going to get fired up on this one.
And so single men are basically the most dangerous thing in the world. There's no group in the world that's ascended faster than women.
Right.
More women are seeking tertiary education globally than men now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Twice as many women have been elected to some form of parliament in the last 30 years. More single women own homes in the U.S. than single men. In urban centers, women are making more money under the age of 30 than men. And by the way, we should do nothing to get in the way with that.
Yeah, no,
That's
dude.
amazing.
I'm a League of Their Own fan, you know?
Yeah, you know why? Let's be real. Most of these women, or at least a lot of them, have these nice houses because they divorced their hardworking husband and took him to the cleaners after they cheated on him. Let's be real. That's a big part of this. In fact, let me full screen this and ask you guys a question. Do you guys hearing this right now? Do you guys think for 1 second the average woman works harder or contributes more than the average man in our society? Are you out of your mind? When you hear that, do you think for a second that the average woman is working as hard, if not harder, and contributing as much, if not more, than the average man? You are out of your mind. I'm not trying to be mean. That's just a fact. No, they are not. Anyway, take a deep breath. Carry on, Galloway.
It's amazing. But the second order effect we were planning on, and we don't like to talk about this, is that 50% of women say they won't date a guy shorter than them. I bet it's 80%. They're just embarrassed to admit it.
Mm-hmm.
And metaphorically, every year, women are getting taller
Dear God.
and men are getting shorter.
Yeah.
I'm short and I get dates. You lose.
So,
Is that true?
well, metaphorically, if you look at how many, 100% women are killing it right now.
Yeah.
50% more women will get college degrees this year.
Listen how excited he sounds. Slow down, Scott Galloway. You're going to make a mess in your pants in front of Theo Von. Take a deep breath, dude.
Right? So
More than men?
it's 60-40.
Right.
It used to be 40-60.
Got it. So that's it. Yeah, it's about the same. Yeah, it's about 50% more in a couple years.
1 in 3 men walking down the street under the age of 30 hasn't had sex in the last year. So in May,
Yeah, because they're working 3 jobs to pay their child support for the kid that's probably not theirs. They're working 3 jobs to keep a roof over their head. You know, because guys like you will tip the female waitress 10 times better than the male waiter. That's why, because clowns like you will tip them and will go out of your way to pay for stuff, you know? And if you get in a bumper-to-bumper accident with a cute girl, you'll let it slide. But if it's a young man late to his 3rd job, you'll probably say your neck hurts and take it all the way. Take him to the cleaners. That's why. That's why, because there's not only endless unity amongst women, 50% of the men are unified for them as well. You got women that are, DEI hires, have these goofy job titles, making 6 figures in cities like mine, doing some job that just is nothing. I'm sorry, that's the truth. I'm sorry, man. I mean, I go by construction sites now and you see women standing there doing nothing, just getting paid to be there. Sorry, if I sound like a hater, so be it. I'm not going to sit back and let people like Scott Galloway try to gaslight and tell men how bad they are and how amazing women are. Give me a break, dude. Give me a break.
if we're going to have an honest conversation about mating, we have to have an honest conversation. Women mate socioeconomically horizontally and up, men horizontally and down. 3 out of 4 women say economic viability is key to a mate. Only 1 in 3 men state that.
Dude, you're so out of touch. There's a difference between banging and a retirement plan. Guys like you get played for retirement plan. Most of these women are banging nothing but losers, nothing but unemployed bums, whether she's got money or not. Most women today are just hooking up with bums. I'm telling you that right now. When I got the most action, I had nothing. Work was slow. I had nothing. Driving a piece of crap car. And at that point in my life, in that stretch, for whatever reason, I had more action than I knew what to do with. I couldn't even handle all the dates. The dates that they were paying for most of the time. I had nothing. Give me a break with that shit. That's you dorks that are being used as retirement plans saying stuff like that.
So when the pool of horizontal and up of men is shrinking, there's less household formation, there's less relationships. And the weird thing about a lack of a relationship is that when a woman doesn't have a romantic relationship, she finds more productive uses for that additional energy. She'll channel it into work. She'll channel it into her friends, into her family.
Are you crazy? Dude, this is the... I've always had mixed feelings about Scott Galloway. I don't know much about this guy. I've seen some clips. That is gaslighting on nitrous. Most of these women are just watching junk TV. What are you talking about? I've seen women in the last 10 years that have kids neglecting their kids levels I've never seen before. Talking bad about their kids, regretting their kids. What do you talk? So a lot of women today that I see, they don't want anything to do with family. They'll betray their own mother and father. They'll betray their entire race to go with the crowd, to go with pop culture. Get out of here with that. This moral high ground of women. Oh my God, dude.
Guys come off the rails when they don't have the guideposts of a romantic relationship. I think guys need that guidepost of a relationship. And oftentimes when
Bro, you're lying. You just said a minute ago from your statistics, from your numbers, that hardly any men have that. Yet our society is still functioning. They're still getting up every morning, busting their ass to try to uphold a society that does nothing but shit on them. They're still driving the trucks, delivering stuff, swinging the hammers, working in the warehouses, delivering packages. They're still doing all of that for a society that doesn't appreciate them or respect them at all. What are you talking about, dude? They go off the rails. Well, they're not. You just said none of them are scoring. None of them are scoring. They're not going off the rails. Such a clown, dude.
men don't have the guideposts of a relationship, they become insecure. They start becoming more prone to conspiracy theory. They start blaming women. They start blaming other people. I mean, some of the skills to maintain a healthy relationship are some of the same skills required to be professionally successful. And so single men are basically the most dangerous thing in the world, a young, single, broke man. And I don't want to pathologize every guy that doesn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
If you look at the most violent, unstable societies in the world, they have a preponderance of one thing, and that is young men without a lot of economic and romantic opportunities.
And you're saying we're creating more of those now?
Oh, 100%.
Wow. So
Twice as many women under the age of 30 are in a relationship versus men under the age of 30. 3 million millennial men have given up on dating. They're not even trying.
No, it's not that they've given up. Half of them don't want anything to do with these crazy women like this. These crazy women like this that are on 8 different meds to put the fake plastic smile on their face. Dude, what are you talking about? Give me a break. And another thing, I've talked about this in another video. I am beyond fed up with women that are so arrogant when they're being ungrateful. They are ungrateful for the running water and the roof not leaking and the climate control in the rooms. Like, stop. You're only living this way because of men that are allowing it. Men that have busted their asses to build this world and this country and this city that you're in. And men that are still breaking their back to uphold it and keep it going. Give me a break, man. I'm sorry if this is coming off harsh, but I'm not going to sit here and listen to more of this nonsense where men are getting beaten down while still just like mules working away. And you got people like Scott Galloway putting them down more and praising these women like they're just working so hard. Again, I'll say what I said earlier. Do you think for 1 minute the average woman is working harder than the average man? Producing more, contributing more? Are you out of your mind, Scott Galloway? Are you out of your mind? Ladies, if this triggers you, unsubscribe. I don't care. I'm happy to see you successful, but I'm not going to sit here and act like Excuse me, I'm not going to sit here and listen to people paint this picture of women just killing it. They're doing so good. They're just so much smarter, so much bigger and stronger, and so much wittier and working harder and putting in longer hours. No, they're not. They're not. They are not. And people like Scott Galloway saying shit like this, I mean, that's just, it's disgusting, man. Anyways, that's my rant on this. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure I'll get some heat for this. So that's the game you play when you sit in front of a camera and yap for 10 minutes. So give me the heat. I'll take all the smoke. Bring it on. Like the video if you did like the video, though, because it's going to help me out a lot. It's going to offset the haters, and there will be plenty of haters with this one. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or unsubscribe if you didn't like this video. Until next time, guys, I will leave you the way that I always try to leave you. Take your vitamins, hit the gym, and always stay improving. That's very important. In order to look, feel, smell, and be good, you need to be improving. God bless. Be well. I'm out.